It's time for more Canada. Nancy Drew, the White Wolf of Icicle Creek. Let's go. And really, we have snowshoes, so we should really go for a snow walk. Yeah, let's do that. Temperature isn't too bad. I mean, it's danger, but that shouldn't stop us, right? Now, where the heck was that spot? There was a spot with a trail in it, I think. Might be here. There we go. Hopefully we have enough hot pockets to get us through this. Avalanche Ridge. What do we got, Nancy? Nancy? Nancy! Okay, maybe we need to use the snowshoes here. Oh, there we go. We've got them equipped, if you will. More quiet. Shh. Don't make any noise, Nancy. What's on the other side? I really want to know. I've never been here before. Okay, so we are definitely having a cold spell here. Sound of a shotgun. Where do I want to go? Left? What the heck is this? 2 vertebrae employed as furniture? Otherwise in excellent condition?
It is really, really cold out here.
Okay, Nancy, just relax.
I can't stop shivering. I need to get in and out of the cold, like, soon.
Can we just get in here quick?
Looks like some kind of house. Could someone be living there?
Okay, whew. Let's go.
Hello? Is anyone here? Doesn't sound like it.
What's the code? Wait, what? Oh no, how am I supposed to find this code? I don't even... I gotta save it, because... what the hell? What's with the code? I don't even know anymore. Where did I get... Do I know this? Crap. Oh, here we go. 7914. Go. 7 9 1 4. Go. Whew. Finally, I'm warmed up. Hello, who's in here?
This indentation looks just like the one on that plaque in the lodge where that missing Rex bone used to be.
Interesting. Looks like there's a hole for the wolf in there, doesn't it? Diary.
The Rest of My Life by Julius McQuaid.
Okay, so it's a diary. So I'm not exactly sure how that helps me. Can I exit out of there, please? Ooh, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Toasty pack is toasty. Okay, so what am I missing here? good question. Okay, let's have another look at that diary then. Maybe I'm missing something. Who lives here? Pick this diary up in Winnipeg on a whim. Maybe I'll write in it, maybe I won't. Now that I'm through at Brill's Labs and through with work in general, I don't have to do anything I don't want to, maybe. Maybe I'll miss people so much that I'll feel like I have to write to someone even if it's just myself. Or maybe not. Probably not. I'm tired of people, tired of writing things down, tired of feeling as caged as the animals I spent 40 years working with. In 3 hours the train will reach Edmonton. Maybe I'll get off, maybe I won't. Hello, freedom. I woke up in my tent to the sound of the distant gunshots this morning, and later I found a wolf pup all by herself, stuck in a bunch of brambles. I figured the hunters gotten her mother, since she was nowhere around, and since there was no way the pup was ever going to extricate herself, I started chopping through the brambles to free her. It took me a while, though, and I was talking to her all the time, trying to keep her from struggling and hurting herself. So what I was really doing without meaning to was imprinting my voice and my scent on her brain, because at first she went racing off, but then later I noticed that she was following me. Even now she's sitting about 20 yards away despite my campfire, just watching me. I haven't fed her. I avoided touching her while I was cutting her free from the brambles, yet she's there. So, since this could be the beginning of an interesting relationship, I thought maybe I should take some notes. Old habits are indeed hard to break. The pup, whose coat is pure white, still shadows me wherever I go. Every day she narrows the distance between us, which has been reduced to about 20 feet. If I get any closer, she runs, but she always comes back. The pup, which I've been calling Isis, now keeps no less than 7 feet between us at all times, a distance with which I am happy as well. I've watched her hunt for food, have seen what she can do with her teeth and jaws, and have no desire to ever encounter either on a personal basis. I have resisted the urge to feed her or to make her in any way dependable upon me. But I do talk to her. I can't help myself. I've discovered that talking is a very basic human need. Why Isis listens, I don't know, but she does. Of that I am certain. Snow has begun to fall, so I've moved into an abandoned storage hut that I found. It is a little too close to what used to be an old hunting lodge for my tastes. But beggars can't be choosers. A winter sets in and I venture outside less and less. I expect that Isis will soon abandon her vigil and make a full return to the wild. I will miss her. Strange companionship, but that's how it should be. When I woke up this morning, I was shocked to discover that Isis had found a way into the shack and was lying not 3 feet away from me. She woke up the instant I did. We stared at each other, and then she put her head down and went back to sleep. Apparently she trusts me, or maybe wants me to trust her. In any case, this is truly uncharted territory for me, but the urge to explore is irresistible. Like it or not, Isis has become my pet, or I have become hers. I'm not at all sure which, while she is never underfoot, preferring to remain at least 3 feet away from me most of the time. She does permit and occasionally seeks out a friendly pat or two on the head and shoulders. Although unlike most dogs, she doesn't seem to consider my touch to be any kind of reward. In fact, I sometimes feel that by letting me pet her, she's rewarding me. With the coming of the spring, I fully expect Isis to take off one day and never return. But so far that hasn't happened. She disappears for hours at a time, no doubt to hunt, but for some reason she always returns. Last night a wolf started howling in the distance. Isis sat upright and listened so hard she was shaking. But when the howling ended after a few moments, she lay back down and went back to sleep. And I suddenly realized she's not going to leave. Ever. It was either the wilderness or me, and incredibly she chose me. Isis is by far the smartest animal I've ever seen. By watching her carefully...
So once I get her attention by saying her name, I can give her commands.
Okay. And reinforce specific actions with specific words, I can get her to perform those actions on command. For instance, whenever I saw her lie down, I'd say down. And now when I say down, she lies down. Here is a list of the commands I've taught her. Down, forward, jump, stay, bark, paw, left, right, around. Okay, holy cow, wall of text or what? I can give Isis not just one command, but many commands chained in a row, and she'll carry them out one by one in order. I start such a chain of commands by saying, Isis, and then end the chain by saying, go. For instance, if I want her to move forward, then lie down, then turn to her right, then back, then turn to her left, then turn around and come back, I say, Isis, forward, down, right, bark, left, turn around, go. And she does it. She won't even attempt to follow a command that makes no sense to her. She's truly amazing. I set up a maze and had Isis navigate it by giving her a chain of commands, and she did it. She did it several times. In fact, with the maze set up differently each time. Moreover, when she's following commands I've given her, she tends to retrieve any strange object she may come across in the process. Like today, she came out of the maze holding an old sock, which she promptly dropped at my feet. It was like she was glad I was keeping her busy, and she was saying thanks.
Ability to sort objects by scent. If she has an object in her mouth, she'll sniff, then drop the object near another object that has the same scent.
Oh my god, this diary goes on forever. Whoop. That's good. I'm not going to read all this. If you want to read it, just pause the video and you can read it. I wasn't expecting this thing to be so long. Oh wait, I think I'm back to the beginning.
So once I get her attention by saying her name, I can give her commands.
Okay, so she knows commands, and she sorts by smell.
Pinevale Hospital.
Oh wait, what did I miss there? Wait. Hang on. I've had a fever and a bad cough for about 2 weeks now, and this morning I felt so awful that I almost couldn't get out of bed. So I'm going to hike out to the road while I still have the strength and hitch a ride to Pinevale Hospital. Hopefully they'll give me some antibiotics and send me on my way before Isis starts to wonder where I've gone. The possibility that she would think I've abandoned her just breaks my heart. She has come to mean the world to me. And you know what? In Canada, if you do just want to feel like going to the hospital, you just go. You don't worry about the cost. You don't worry about the doctors. You just drive to the nearest hospital and they treat you. Uh-oh. Look what we found.
Isis, stay.
Aw.
Paw. Isis, paw, go.
Oh my goodness. Let's see here.
Jump. Isis, paw, jump, go.
Aw.
Down. Down. Isis, down, go.
She's not interested. Okay, so what am I supposed to do here?
Left, right, jump, forward, around. Isis, left, right, jump, forward, around, go.
Oh my goodness. Aw. Okay, well, I think I'm done with her, am I not? Ooh, what do we have here? What the heck is that?
Wonder what this is. Looks like there's a phone number on it.
Alright, well, we'll definitely want to call that phone number up. We should probably call Pineville Hospital. Okay, let's go. Another explosion. Okay, this has nothing to do with this wolf. Something else is going on with all these explosions. The wolf was sitting right next to me. I think we should call it. Am I pronouncing that right? ISIS? ISIS? I'm gonna say ISIS. It sounds like an Egyptian name. Okay, first order of business is we're gonna go make a phone call or two. And then we have to find out about Julius McQuaid, the one that taught ISIS all those tricks. Haha! I'll go this way. Probably the long way.
I feel warmer already.
Yeah. Awesome. Ski poles. Oh, what's over here? Oh, it's just cautionary. Let's make a phone call. Pineville Hospital first.
Pineville Hospital, Nurse Blake speaking.
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. I'm trying to locate a man named Julius McQuaid. I think he may have been treated there on Christmas Eve.
Oh, yes, Julius McQuaid. I remember him well. Was he a relative, dear?
Was? You mean he passed away?
Yes, dear. Viral pneumonia. As I recall, we admitted him and he was gone less than 24 hours later.
Well, I wasn't a relative and I didn't really know him. We had kind of a mutual friend.
From his appearance, it looked as if he'd spent the last several years holed up somewhere in the wilderness. That's why I remember him. I felt sorry for him, living all alone like that.
Actually, he wasn't alone. He was with our mutual friend.
Well, that's good to hear.
Do you still have his personal effects?
When he came in, all he had were the clothes on his back. No wallet, nothing. We turned his clothes over to the authorities along with his remains. But last I heard, they weren't able to locate any relatives either. I'm sure by now he's been cremated.
Well, thank you for the information.
Sorry the news couldn't have been better. Goodbye.
You know what I just realized? It's 1 o'clock and we forgot to serve a lunch. We're gonna be in trouble. Oh, come on. Nancy's trying to solve mysteries here. She doesn't have time to serve up lunch. Hopefully that's okay.
You've reached the office of Dr. Nikki Sabatini, Professor of Geology at the University of Alberta, Camrose. The sound of the beep? No, disregard all that. I'm here. Who's this?
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm staying at the Icicle Creek Lodge, and I recently came across some kind of device that had your phone number on it.
Describe the device.
Well, it has a spike on one end of it, and...
Well, I'll be darned. Where did you say you found it?
Well, actually, someone's dog was using it as a chew toy. She must have found it outside somewhere. You know what it is?
It's a geophone. Someone stole a whole crate of them from me when I was out on Skookum Ridge not too long ago.
What's a geophone?
If you stick it in the ground, a geophone will detect seismic waves and turn them into electrical signals, which are then transmitted to a computer so they can be recorded and eventually interpreted. It lets geologists like me make maps of mineral deposits and such without doing any digging. See, I was preparing to do a subsurface survey of the area using reflection seismology. I set up camp, stored all my equipment in a trailer, Went into town for supplies, and when I came back, the trailer had been broken into, and all my geophones were gone. I was gonna be the first person to do a full geological survey of the Icicle Creek drainage and the ridges surrounding it. Got grant money and everything. The person who ripped off my equipment sure screwed that up for me. If I ever get my hands on him, oh!
When you say seismic waves, are you talking about earthquakes?
In a way. You see, the seismic waves that geophones detect are man-made. You detonate something on the surface of the ground, and the concussion creates seismic waves which bounce off different geological features differently, depending on the impedance of the feature. The reflected waves are what the geophones detect and transmit.
So, to put the geophones to use, you need to blow things up?
Correct.
That's interesting. So, if someone were looking for valuable mineral deposits, they might use geophones to do it?
If someone had the technical expertise, yes. Although reflection seismology is more typically employed to locate deposits of hydrocarbons, like oil and gas.
What types of mineral deposits are likely to be found around the Icicle Creek drainage?
All kinds of deposits. Silver, lead, uranium, molybdenum. I love saying that word, molybdenum. I think that's why I became a geologist. Just so I'd have a reason to say molybdenum. Anyway, if you come across any more of my geophones, or anything that would indicate who stole them, please, please, please let me know.
I will.
Good.
That's like 3 pleases there.
What do you know about dinosaur bones?
Precious little, I'm afraid. I know it's possible to find good specimens in Alberta,
It sure is.
particularly in your area. But beyond that, paleontology's not really my thing. And all my paleo pals are currently off digging in the dirt on the other side of the world. So I'm afraid I can't refer you to anyone either.
Are dinosaur bones good for anything?
Other than studying? If you're a scientist, no. But because they're obviously rare, a lot of people collect them. In fact, I understand there's a pretty big black market for them.
Black market? You mean people pay money for dinosaur bones?
People pay big money for them.
Interesting.
Thank you for answering my questions.
One more thing. All of my geophones were hardwired to transmit at 990 kilohertz. So if you find any kind of receiver tuned to that frequency, check it out, because it could very well belong to the thief. Bye!
That is an excellent clue. And you know what? With that goodbye, I will also say goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video of Nancy Drew. We learned a lot this episode. We learned about the wolf. We learned it has a name. We learned it's a she. We learned that it had a friend. And we learned about geophones. So for now, we'll say goodbye, and we'll see you next time.